Haven Doniford Bay is one of Haven's smallest parks, so it's missing a couple of the usual suspects you would expect to see, such as a large adventure village and also their flagship pub, but that makes for a more peaceful and serene holiday. Let's go and check out if this holiday park is actually any good. Welcome to Haven Doniford Bay. So Haven Doniford Bay is actually on the Somerset coast, and it's very close to the town of Watchet, and it sits right on Doniford Beach, which I'll show you in a short while. And just over here on your right hand side, this is your check-in. Now check-in, again, it's paperless since COVID. Your keys are left in your caravan for when you arrive, and it's a lot easier now than it used to be, so it's so much better than Park Dean Resort where you still have to queue. I love the flowers on the right hand side. We're literally just coming into spring and all the flowers are starting to bloom, and this site is immaculate. It's beautiful. There's reception on your right hand side, so if you do have any issues during your stay, that's where you go. And then straight in front of us we have a very small entertainment complex. It's actually the smallest entertainment complex I've seen at any Haven so far that I've been to yet. I'm travelling up and down the UK reviewing UK staycations from the cheap to the unique, doing holiday park tours, seaside tours. So if that's something you're interested in, hit subscribe and you can join me somewhere new every single week. On your right hand side, these are all your caravans for sale. There's also a soft play in here, and this is free with your stay. You don't need a play pass for this. And you can also do your pottery painting in here too. There's a little creative studio. Now, as I was saying, because it's a small site, there's no Papa John's or Burger King, but they still have their flagship Cook's Fish and Chips. Now, Cook's Fish and Chips universally aren't very good on Havens. This one's 2.6 stars, and I wouldn't recommend eating here, having eaten at Cook's previously myself. You hear the usual complaints about the food being cold or just not very well cooked. My recommendation is if you pop to Watchet town, which is about a 10-15 minute drive away, pop to Andrew's Fish and Chips. That's really highly rated. Now this site is completely accessible, so there's walkways and there's ramps all over the place, so it's very wheelchair friendly. As soon as you walk into the main complex before you hit the arcade, there's a little what's on this week board, and it shows you just what entertainment is on every day of the week. So they've got things like singers, dancers, kids entertainers, the lot. Now the entertainment isn't free, you actually have to buy a play pass for these, and the cost depends on the site. And this obviously is the main arcade area. The arcade is small, but it has the majority of what you need. You'll notice here that the live lounge is actually open plan, and so I'm not really a fan of that because the noise pollution from the arcade is quite loud in here, and this is where you'll find the entertainment from your bingo sessions, and the kids can meet the Seaside Squad and they do meet and greets in here too. It's quite a decent sized live lounge for the size of the park. It's really nice actually, it's really clean. This is your bar over here. It's a nice bar, you've got a selection of wines and spirits and beers on tap. As I was saying, there's no flagship Mash and Barrel or Wetherspoons pub on site here, but they have a thing called a cafe and bar instead. This cafe and bar is open from 9 AM and closes at 9 PM, and you can get things like pancakes, and then also they do hot breakfast too, and there's also deals on all throughout the week, so make sure to check before you come in. You can order from the table or you have to go and order at the bar. Okay, let's go check out the rest. As you can see here, there's a really nice open terrace that overlooks the sea and all the kids' activities too. There's not many seats here, so you'll have to fight over these in the summer. And again, look, completely wheelchair accessible. Over here's your mini market. Let's go check out the mini market. Okay, this is the on-site mini market. Now it is expensive in here, and they do only have the basics like bacon, sausages. There's no frozen ready meals or stuff like that in here. You can find some wine and chocolates and also some Haven goodies. Now if you want to do a proper shop, the nearest supermarket is the Co-op in, I believe, Willington, which is a mile away, so make sure you stock up before you come, because otherwise you'll struggle. Or you can always get an online delivery to your caravan if you need to. The outdoor section of this park is lovely. There's a very nice quiet nature to this park. I love it. Now I am filming this tour on a weekday, so it's a little bit quieter than normal. I would assume it'd be a lot busier on a weekend. It's just really peaceful and serene, and these seats here, you've got a lovely view overlooking the Bristol Channel. At the box bar you can get some really reasonably priced cocktails, to be fair, wine, soft drinks, and then also they do bottles and cans 2 for 10 quid, mix and match. When you think the bottles are £6.19 to £6.50 each, that's really not bad at all. Round the back of the mini mart is the outdoor pool, and it's got a really high slide. Now it is closed at the moment, but it will be open again, I believe, in the May and August bank holidays, as well as the 6 weeks holiday. We've got the big jump just over here. This is £10, I believe, for 2 jumps. And then over your right hand side, you've got a little cargo net for the children. On the side of the big jump, you've also got a little climbing wall. Over there is where you can rent the carts if you don't fancy walking around the park. Here we have an all-weather multi-sports facility. No dogs or glasses allowed on here. It doubles up as a football pitch and a basketball court, and then they've also got the Nerf blast going on here at the moment. Look how small this miniature golf is. I've seen miniature, but this miniature golf course is more like a minute golf course. As with just about every Haven site, there's also an archery section. There's a nice little play area for the kids with a cracking view of the water. So this area overlooks the rocky beach called Doniford Beach. It's actually a bay because of the way it's crescent shaped. It isn't really a beach, but just a short drive away is Minehead, where the beach is a lot nicer. Or there's Weston-super-Mare a little bit further the other way if you want to have more to do. The tide is in at the moment and it looks beautiful, but when the tide is out, it's really, really rocky, and you just don't recommend swimming here at all, and it's not lifeguarded either. And just over there, on the opposite side of the Bristol Channel, you can see South Wales, and you've got Barry Island and Cardiff just over there. So guys, that's the tour of Haven Doniford Bay. Like I said to you, it's a really small park, so honestly there's not much to show you in this case. If you do want to see another Haven site, I've got many more on the channel. Check out my Haven Devon Cliffs tour just here, and some more Haven vlogs just here. Please do give the video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next trip. Take care.